Hey everyone, Alex Ionescu here. Welcome to Investor's Guide to the Galaxy. Tesla shares trading near two-year low. Ross Gerber talks about Tesla on the Ameritrade network. Let's dive right into it. Tesla stock price today up 1.22%, year to date down 57%. First, we're going to see on CNBC what Phil LeBeau has to say about Tesla.
So slightly today. The stock is down roughly 25%. That's just for the month of November. Our Phil LeBeau has more on a name that has vastly underperformed the broader automotive sector, Phil.
Oh, easily, by a wide margin, David, down more than 50% year to date. Take a look at what's happened to Tesla over the last 2 years. You talk about a roller coaster ride, because we're looking at shares now trading at a 2-year low, and that had a nice move. You know, it was sort of towards the middle to end of 2020 when you really start to see shares accelerate. Well, they've given all that up now, despite the fact that when you look at the metrics behind the profits and losses and manufacturing and production from Tesla, there's no indication that the company is slowing down. Take a look at this. Revenue this year up 579% compared to 2021. EBITDA up 167%. Deliveries up 45%. Just a hair under their guidance, if you will, their rough guidance of increasing deliveries on an annual basis by at least 50%. And then in terms of its market share, at least here in the United States, they're still king of the hill. Roughly 2 out of every 3 electric vehicles sold in this country are Tesla models, and that's not going to change anytime soon. Do we expect that market share to come down, let's say, over the next year to 2 years? Yeah, likely, but right now their average selling price, just over $51,000. So that brings up the question, why are shares under pressure? Well, a lot of it has to do with Elon Musk. In part, you've had the Tesla stock sales, which had to go to fund his acquisition of Twitter. And on top of that, if you look at what he has been tweeting and what he has been saying about Tesla, there really hasn't been much in the last month and a half. And as a result, there's no story to drive this stock. And in fact, over the last day or two, a lot of the stories are, is business slowing down in China? Take a look at Tesla versus GM and Toyota. This is the indication of how far Tesla has fallen relative to other automakers, guys. It is down, 51%, and then you've got GM and Toyota down 21 and 31%. So it is a case where right now, if you are a Tesla investor, you're wondering, where's the story? Because this is what drives this stock right now.
Now let's listen to what Tesla Bull has to say. Ross Gerber from Gerber Kawasaki Fund on TD Ameritrade Network.
Attention to Tesla. For those who love Tesla, they've been excited about new models. They've been excited and sharing Elon Musk's excitement along the way, right? He comes on, he tweets, can't wait. You know, he says sexy for the Model S, that, you know, he has the Model 3, the Model X and the Y. I mean, he just is so busy and so fully immersed in creating and building new manufacturing plants. And guess what? He's checked out and focused more on the verified check marks. And I think he's left Tesla shareholders sort of wondering, what's next? What's so great about Tesla anymore? Concerns about deliveries, concerns about his focus, concerns about him taking money out of Tesla and putting it towards Twitter. And it's a 2-year lows, but everybody loved Tesla. Now what? Where do you think it's headed and why?
Well, you know, let's keep this in perspective here. Tesla is executing wonderfully in their business plan and has been hugely successful as a company. And Elon was looking for a new challenge this year. And what was the most difficult and horrendous challenge he could take on? And it was Twitter. So he decided to do that. But, you know, it's not Elon's long-term goal to be the CEO of Twitter. And he's in a restructuring phase right now, which I assume will go probably through the end of the year. And then hopefully he'll have new management in place and team at Twitter that will do a wonderful job there, and he can refocus his energies on Tesla. But I hate to say this, but Tesla doesn't really need Elon as much as it used to. And it's a very big, mature company that has a lot of projects that are moving along with great leadership. And investors are valuing Tesla now like Elon has quit Tesla. And that is a huge error and a great opportunity for investors who are willing to take the risk on such a consequential company. So this is a very unique opportunity for investors who can see past the noise.
All right, so let's get some price targets there. Where do you think Tesla is headed? As you said, they have a great footprint. Tesla is loved by many. I know they have competition sort of nipping at the heels, but Tesla is Tesla. Where should it head?
Well, we think this next year in 23, we're going to have earnings, the street saying $6, my friend Gary saying over $7. So if you take somewhere in there and you extrapolate out its growth rate of 50% earnings and revenue growth over time, you could say the stock's worth, $300 to $350 a share, and that's where it should be trading. So that's why it's such a huge opportunity, because there's nobody even close to doing what Tesla's doing.
Yeah, and before I get to MGM, just a quick thought. What else is Tesla besides making cars, right? They do so much more.
Well, this is full self-driving, and this is battery production. So it's really about battery production. That's the next big thing and scale for the EV and energy industry, and where Tesla is dominating by opening 2 new factories, one in Europe and one in Austin, is that battery production will increase dramatically in cell production at the various places. And Tesla's in line to get all the subsidies from the U.S. government as well. And then you have their charging infrastructure, which is becoming hugely valuable to the entire EV ecosystem. So Tesla is a multiple industry dominant player.
Now let's look what analysts have to say about Tesla stock price. Based on 29 Wall Street analysts offering 12-month price targets for Tesla in the last 3 months, the average price target is $308.94, with a high forecast of $760 and a low forecast of $85. The average price target represents 81% change from the last price of $169.91. So Tesla has an average upside of about 81% from today, the next 12 months. I'd like to know your opinion on all of this. Please leave a comment below. If you like this video, please smash that like button so that other people like you see this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that watch my videos. See you next time.